Hey everyone, it's Rachel from The Luring Lamb, and today's news sound back to me. What's Rachel reading? So I kind of had a brief hiatus just because the last 2 weeks I was rereading some Ellen Hildebrand books. She's one of my favorite authors, like ever. And I reread 3 of her books, and that was right after I read her newest release that just came out this June, Golden Girl, or this past June. I read 2 of my favorites from her, even though almost all her books are my favorites. And I read one that I wasn't, probably one of my least favorite, I would say, of hers. And I wasn't sure if it was a time period I was reading it that affected the way I liked it, or if I just didn't like it. And I can firmly say I really, really enjoyed it this time around. So I think it was definitely the first read around was just, the timing, which I had an inclination it might be just because I've loved every other one of her books. So I figured it was timing, but I'm really happy I reread it because now it has a good place in my heart. Not that it had a really bad place or anything, but it definitely has a better place in my heart now. I'm currently reading Queen's Peril by E.K. Johnston, and I started this actually this evening, so I'm not very far through it. I'm on page 55, and I'm finished reading for tonight. It is a very small and beautiful book. It has around 270 pages in it, so I think it's going to be a pretty fast read, and I do have the sequel, but I'm not sure. It'll depend on if I want to read another Star Wars back-to-back. I've been trying to read at least one a month because I'm trying, if you've been around for a while, I've been trying to read all the books in the Star Wars Disney canon. So that's kind of my goal, and I know there's a little back and forth because when books get published, it pushes stuff like the High Republic books. I have to keep going back, and this is technically in the future, 200 years or so. So it's been actually really fun. I really have been enjoying Star Wars. I always really enjoyed it since I started watching it. But I think it's been really nice when the world is kind of in a bad place to escape it, and it's very escapist. Helps me escape very well compared to reading contemporary, even though contemporary books are not set in our current time period necessarily. So I've been enjoying reading that. I'm going to try to make a video for next Sunday, one of these videos. I'm still contemplating my return back. It's been kind of difficult. I've been trying to take a lot off my plate to prioritize my health and stuff like that, and just getting stuff done this summer. I do have my portfolio, so I am designing a board game. I can't get really into logistics of that, but it's I'm doing a lot of research for that right now, so I'm reading a lot of journal articles and coming up with designs, and soon I have to start writing a proposal. So quite a bit of work I want to get done this summer so I don't have to contend with it in the fall and I can move forward with the next steps. So that's been occupying a lot of my time. So I've basically been working my portfolio and doing that. That's been the bulk of my summer, I feel like, reading and working my portfolio. I do plan on getting back to your YouTube comments. I put it in my schedule. The last few times I put it in my schedule, and what has happened is I've been not 100% that day. And sometimes, I'm not the most coherent when I'm not feeling well, I feel like. I don't articulate myself very well at all. So I don't want to comment back and then sound really weird and have so many errors in my mixing up words and yada yada. But I plan to get to that this week because I know some of you have left really nice comments or just comments in general, and I just feel bad about leaving you guys hanging. I used to be so on top of it, and I feel like it's taken a back seat, unfortunately. Even though I appreciate the comments, I read them all. It's just responding to them. Sometimes I'm very lazy with it. So I need to get back into a schedule, checking it once or a week or once every other week. But I do appreciate it so much. It just keeps me connected to the community. I feel like if I didn't have any engagement, I feel like it'd be really easy to walk away. But the fact that you guys are all very supportive is really, it makes it very special to me. And it makes me want to keep talking to everybody. Even sometimes when I'm in my darkest days and I don't really feel up to stuff, it makes me happy knowing that there's a community of people, readers like me, that, are out there and watching these updates. So keeps me motivated, keeps me going forward, makes me want to come back to the community and actually film proper sit-down videos. I have quite a few I want to film, so it's just about a matter of getting there and filming. Because I think I want to get a lot filmed before I come back so I have enough for pre-upload, for a few months. So then I don't have to worry, if that makes sense. But I'm going to figure that all out and get back to you guys all with that. And yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, as I said before, and definitely let me know what you're reading. I will be replying this week. I need to. And I'm going to go do some yoga now because the house is quiet. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.